wherever you are watching from. I hope you can hear me. Happy weekend to you. Today's Saturday. How was your week? And guys, we are so sorry for not showing up here for like 3 weeks now, and that's because we've been experiencing some kind of light interruption, so that's why we couldn't shoot our videos. And as you can see now, I'm even using natural light, and that's why I had to go live today just to show up here. So, and we don't want to use our generator to power the light because of the noise, so you won't be able to even enjoy the video whenever you watch it. So that's why we just have to, the light has not been stable yet, but we trust God that it's going to be stable, because we usually enjoy very good light, but ever since when I started, it's on God now. Our light is on God now, so we trust God that our light will be stable, and we're going to be showing up um very soon. So guys, today I'm in the kitchen. I want to prepare weekend breakfast, but most times I cook once in a day. So today I'm just going to be cooking for breakfast and lunch. So because it's also a very busy day for us, so my husband is not available for this video because it's also very busy. So I just had to make breakfast so that I know, at the same time, have a discussion, have a gist with our audience. So guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. If you are online, kindly chat us up. Like, let me say hi to you. How you doing? How was your week? Hope it was not stressful. How was work? Hope it wasn't too stressful. So guys, as you have seen in the topic, you know I wrote that I want to talk about want to talk about a funny topic. So that's your body counts. So this video is majorly for singles. Mine can also join, just to learn one or two things. So as you can see in the topic, I wrote that the more your body counts, the more likely you are going to struggle with sexual satisfaction in marriage. If you agree with me, just just say that that's true. And if you are not agree with me, just put that you are not agreeing with it. So I'm sure that, because during the settings for the YouTube, I put it is not for kids, so I believe that it is adults that is watching this video. So I know you know the meaning of body count, right? Body count is how many, because YouTube guidelines, so you cannot hit the nail on the head, you understand? So the body count means the what is it called now, how should I explain it? Body count means how many people you've done the do with. See guys, I need to, so please, I will be cooking also alongside with this video, so please bear with me so you can also enjoy the cooking process with me. So body count means the number of people you have done the do with. Yes. So probably you done the do with maybe 5% before marriage, so we can say you have 5 body counts. So probably you have done it with 2 persons. You can say, okay, you don't know what I mean by do means how many persons you have an sexual intimacy with, yes, before marriage. So that is what we call body count. So if you have done with probably 5%, 6%, 10%, so that is the body count. So that means that maybe you have had 10 body count. Please help us to like this video so that YouTube can help us to push it more. Please help us to like the video if you are online. Ayodele, thank you for joining us. The nurse influencer, thank you for joining the live video. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining. We're still expecting more people. And also know that after we drop video, a lot of people will still watch it offline. So kindly give us a like. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. So I hope by now you've known the meaning of body count. Like how many persons? Please, I'm coming. So how many persons you have done the do? You've done the do with. That is the body count. Guys, I think I love this kitchen vibe for this live video. So probably anytime I'm not able to show up for the sit down videos, probably we can also do this more. But also, I also believe that if they bring our light today, we should be able to drop one video today, hopefully, because it's actually a very busy day. So I hope that we'll still be able to do our video. So I said that the more your body counts, the more likely you're going to struggle with sexual satisfaction in marriage. So please, can you agree with me? I'm expecting your response, guys. I'm expecting your response. So do you agree with me that that statement is actually correct? Or if you have a contradictory opinion, kindly put it on the chat. Let me see the opinion that you have. Like, let us see, so that because we are discussing, we are learning together. So if you are against this, or if you are supporting this statement that the higher your body counts, the more you are going to struggle with sexual satisfaction in marriage, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to be expecting it before I go ahead with the topic, because this is going to be an interactive section. It's going to be a two-way communication. So I'm expecting your comments. Thank you. So I'm going to be making pasta for the weekend. Okay. Adele said it's dicey, but we like to hear your views on it. Yes, now, like, I want to also know your own opinion before we dive into the. Okay, it's dicey. How is it dicey? Let us know in the comment section. Let us know. Guy, please, you're going to bear with me. Now I say you're going to be cooking with me also. So guys, please, I want to quickly put some things on the fire. So I'm very much available. Guys, I posted this video on Instagram 2 days ago, and I made an illustration about this, about this body counts. So I said, I'm coming, please. Like I said earlier during my explanation, so I said the more the body counts, the more likely you are going to struggle with sexual satisfaction. So body count means you have tasted a lot. When you have plenty body counts, like, that means that you have tasted so much varieties. So I made an illustration on Instagram. So I said, I'm coming. I need to rinse my fresh tomatoes here. Oh my god, these tomatoes are so small. I guess the fasting also contributes to the hike in price of tomatoes, but I just have to manage it like that. Imagine, see 500 naira tomato. Is it big? Is this small or big? I don't even know. But this can you imagine? Some has even spoiled. See. see. So the illustration I made was that if you are a fan of eating out, probably you've gone to different restaurants. Maybe let's say, like, maybe you've gone to like 20 restaurants, and you've tasted each restaurant that you visited. They made their jollof rice differently. Of course, for foodies, for people that knows how to cook, that there are recipes for cooking such that when you get to some restaurants, like, let me just say, maybe like KFC, or let me just use Domino's now. Let me use Domino's. Notice that their recipes should be the same all over, even outside the country, or like generally their recipe should be the same. And that's because it is just a brand. So but if you visit different brand and you probably go for their jollof rice, there's some people that the jollof rice might be very smoky. We call it smoky jollof rice. Some may make their own to be smoky, just like patty jollof rice. Some may make their own to be very spicy, like very hot, like pepper. So some may also make their own to have a lot of tomatoes. The taste is going to be different. Some may add spices, like some people, you will taste their food and you'll be tasting turmeric, or you'll be tasting garlic, or you may be tasting there's a jollof rice I usually eat there when I was in my service there, and there's a particular spice inside that jollof rice that I don't like. I think it's rosemary. I don't really like that spice. I think it's kind of long like this. So that was what made me not to really like their jollof rice. So if you have gone to different restaurants and tasted different jollof rice from different vendors and all of that, before you know it, your taste bud might get spoiled. It will not get to an extent that you will be craving. One restaurant may not be able to satisfy you. Probably when you are eating this jollof rice, you may be comparing the food you are eating to another restaurant. Be like, I think this restaurant, I think their food is kind of better than this. And probably you go to another restaurant, be like, you just start comparing that this jollof rice, so I think it's different from the one I ate. So you start comparing because you've tasted so much jollof rice from different restaurants, such that you don't even know the best anymore. Like, you don't even know, because imagine 20 restaurants eating their food. So that is, and you can also compare it to different things, but that is just how it is, such that if you have tasted so much variety or something, there's an ability that you won't even know the best again. So this is actually related to this, to what we are talking about, such that when you have tasted different varieties, you've had intimacy with a lot of persons, probably with 10 persons, there is no how it can never be the same style, it can never be the same. Some may be good in this, while some may not be good in this aspect. So when such a woman, or when such a man eventually get married, you have tasted, you have I don't know how I'm going to put it, you have tasted this, I've tasted this, I've tasted this, and before you know it, there's already a combo. So those combinations that you've had in different persons, the problem now is that you are expecting that combination, you're expecting it in your spouse. Please, is it possible? Please let me know in the comment section. Is that possible? So that is one of the reasons why, if you've had intimacy with, like, if you had a lot of body count, if you have more body count before you go married, there's obviously that you will have issues with your intimacy life, I mean sexual intimacy now, it might be because your expectations are so high. Like your partner cannot meet up to that standard. Like you have gone, like your level has really gone even beyond your spouse, and before you know it, there might be issues because of that. Like you may, before you know, you now start comparing your spouse to them, that you are not like this, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? And before you know, your partner will be frustrated, like what am I going to do? Your partner may even try their best to satisfy you, but because your taste bud has really gone high. Please, I'm coming. You know, your taste bud has really gone high. Your sexual experience is so much that your partner, probably you have like 5 body counts or 6 body counts before you got married, and you expect your partner to fit into all those people. It is not possible. It is not possible. You're expecting your partner to have the characteristics of those 5 people in just one person. Don't let me say it is not possible. It might not be possible. So as that is why it is good to maintain sexual purity before marriage. Seriously, it is very good when you have not tasted any water, your partner also, they've not tested any water. You know, you are going to explore together, you are going to grow together. You know, somebody will not be feeling that this person is not doing it well because both of you have not really explored. So you are going to grow, you are going to teach each other, you are going to learn in the process. You know, they used to say learning on the journey. There are some jobs that they will do graduate training before you are fully integrated into the company. Like, they'll be like, how will I put it now? I've mentioned the statement the other time. You are going to learn on the job, and that is how it is. You are going to learn on the job. So don't expect your partner, don't expect them to fit into them, don't expect them to fit into you. Don't lower your expectation. Even generally in marriage, before you get married, lower your expectation, lower your expectations. Because if your expectations are too high, that is what I've been trying to learn also personally. Like even in relating with people, I right now, you know, sometimes you expect so much from people and eventually get disappointed. So I just, if I don't expect, I won't really get disappointed. So when you lower your expectation, you know, it's going to help you in the long run. You are going to, you and your partner, and peradventure your partner is, you know, very, probably your partner has not tested water before, you have tested a lot of water. Just give it time. Just give it time. Let them also grow. Let them also grow in the journey. Don't pressure them. Don't compare them with your ex. Don't say that, can't you be like this, can't you, this is my ex used to do this, my ex used to do that. Even you mere saying it, you have you have spoiled the morale. Like you have scattered the morale already. Like, because you can't be comparing them to your ex and you expect them to perform better. So just leave them and let them grow, let them explore themselves. Don't ever compare them with your ex, because they won't fit. they won't fit into it. Just be patient, just be patient with them. Just be patient with them, and before you know it sef, they might they may become, they might become experts later. But just calm down and be patient with them. So the truth is that everybody cannot marry as a celibate, but at least if you are listening to this video, I'm just trying to let you know one of the reasons why it is good for you to maintain sexual purity in mind. That one of the complications of this, that's why you see some people going back to their ex. The reason why people are going back to their ex is not because their ex is kind of better. It's not as if their ex is kind of better than their husband, but because there is already there is already sexual intimacy between them and their partner, and their husband is not able to satisfy them just like the way their ex satisfy them. Some men too, the way their wife, because they're having issues with their wife and they already have a lot of intimacy outside there, so there's no how they are going to be missing that. That's why some people go back to their ex, not because their ex gives them, their ex is more, because if your ex is better than your husband, then why don't you marry your ex? Why don't you marry your ex if your ex is better than your spouse? If your ex is better than your wife, if your ex is better than your husband, why don't you marry them? But once there is a sexual intimacy involved and your partner is not able to fit into what your ex was giving you, that is why some people go back to their ex. That is one of the major reasons. Because apart from that, when there's an intimacy, there is this emotional connection. That is why breakup is always easy when there is no what's it called now, when there is no sexual intimacy involved. But when you have invested so much, sexually in the relationship, some people has even aborted pregnancy, a lot of things has been done in the relationship, and at the end of the day, they did not get married. Some people will now, for them to be able to cope with their spouse, it will be difficult. Because, and do you know, for next thing is that even those times saying that you thought that your ex is better than your husband, don't know that even those times there's nothing to think about. There is no really responsibility like that. You are not really doing a lot of things every time is just to have something. Every time is to have something. And that is one of the reasons, that's one of the things that is causing problem now. That you hear some people say they've dated themselves for 5 years, for 10 years. They got married and the marriage did not last for a year. Why? Because all those times it was just all about doing the do. You are doing the do. But for you to have a proper discussion about the future, for you to ask proper questions about your spouse, about your future, there's no proper discussion. Because every time you are meeting, you're always meeting to satisfy yourself. Excuse me, please. So you're always meeting to satisfy yourself. So it is good to maintain. I watched a movie recently, and that movie really really touched my heart. And it is not just a movie, it is what usually happen on normal day. There is this that please, I'm coming. excuse me for a while, for just few minutes. I'll be right back. Guys, please bear with me. Okay. Guys, I'm right here. I'm coming. Almost done with my cooking. No, I was saying a story about there's this the movie I watched. The troubled that the trouble the single lady, the trouble she went through, she would have avoided it if she maintained sexual purity before marriage. Of course, the lady made a mistake in the beginning. She got pregnant. The man denied the pregnancy. And the mother was very furious about it and even threw her out of the house. So she got a job, and before you know it, she started dating her boss, and before you know it, she got pregnant again for the boss. Now, even if the boss promise you marriage, why don't you tell him, why don't you wait till marriage before you have anything together with him? And unfortunately for her, the boss is a married man. He's a married man. And when the wife discovered, it was not funny. And that is second child out of wedlock. Second child out of wedlock. And she was not even stable financially. She was not stable financially at all. And I think the boss eventually sacked her because of the pregnancy stuff of a thing. Now, after a few years, she later saw a man that truly loved her and really wanted to get married to her. In fact, they started their wedding process, but she was having. I'm sorry. Oh my god! I thought what is this is disturbing my video? Oh my god! I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to fry. There is no light for me to fry this thing. Oh my god, this is disturbing my video. Guys, please let me know. Are you still hearing me? Because this thing is kind of disturbing. Please, are you still hearing me? Please let me know. Are you still hearing me? Like, is it okay? Yes. Okay, thank you. But is it very clear, please? Is it very clear? Okay, thank you for the feedback. So I can continue now. So when this lady actually saw someone that was very serious with her, she actually thought she would have learned her lesson, telling the guy that, okay, please, in this relationship, of course, she already had 2 kids outside wedlock. So I guess she would have just told the guy that, please, in this relationship, we are going to be maintaining purity, there's going to be special purity. But guess what? She got pregnant. She got pregnant even when the guy had not paid the bride. Of course, he's planning to pay the bride price. But why not wait till marriage before you do this thing? Like, just think about, and this is what again, that's why you see single, I'm not talking about widows now. Yeah, you see single mothers that they will have 5, 6 children for different fathers. So I guess premarital sex is one of the contributing factors to the single mother, the increase in the single mothers outside there. So she got pregnant. Of course, everything was going smoothly until the guy took her to the parents in order to introduce that this is my fiance, so this is the lady I want to get married to. But of course, the lady, she in her past life, she's a promiscuous lady, and you know, honestly, that she didn't tell the guy that she had 2 kids already. She kept it from the guy. So unfortunately for her, she met someone that knew her in the guy's parents' house, and they were like, okay. So eventually the guy knew that the lady had kids for 2 different fathers, and the man was like, oh, I can't cope with the marriage, like I can't go out with the marriage. Do you know that would have, of course, that would have been easy for her if she wasn't pregnant for the guy. Of course, she would have just said, okay, she would have just moved out of the relationship gallantly, and probably the next person she's going to be meeting, she's going to be telling the person that, okay, please, so I have kids already, because of course you knew why your former relationship got broken. So, but because she was already pregnant for the guy, so that is 3rd child outside wedlock. Oh my god, this is why I don't like frying. So she like just walk out of the relationship gallantly without any, you know, the way the breakup is going to hit her is going to be different. Probably she's just walking out without any attachment, but because there's already not only that there was an attachment, there's already a child. In fact, the man was even like, no, he's not responsible for the pregnancy. Well, like, he's not the owner of the pregnancy. Of course, they did DNA later, but at the end of the day, she had 3 kids outside wedlock. This thing will have been avoided if she maintained a no sex relationship. So at the end of the day, these things actually for our own benefit. And should we talk about the health implications? Should we talk about that? Should we talk about trying to turn this thing? So the health implications, yes, thank you. The emotional, the psychological implications of it. So it is there are some people that they are carrying sickness that it will have been avoided if they maintain sexual purity. Because at the end of the day, it's still for your own benefit. Imagine if you've had a lot of body counts and you are transferring sickness to your husband. All those things will have been avoided. Some persons, their marriage has broken because of this thing that we're talking about. So why not save yourself the stress? And there's one thing I've learned in this life, is that it's seasons. There are seasons in life. So we actually need to learn how to embrace each season of our life. So if you are single, enjoy it. Seriously, sit down. If I'm single, probably I might not be eating this morning cooking, but I just have to do that, just for my family. So if I single, I might still be on the bed and not bothered about somebody eating or somebody is not eating. So enjoy each season, because the truth is that sometimes we also miss a single period. Even in marriage, there are seasons that there will be kiss, and there are seasons that there will be kiss all over the year. So there are seasons that all those children, they will go to their husband, and so you may and your husband. So just enjoy each season, enjoy it to the full, enjoy it very well, because you are still going to miss those seasons of your life. You are definitely still going to miss them. So I think I should be rounding off my discussion this morning. So I even please, lest I forget. Yes. There's some persons that they will say, okay, we can't. How will I test if my spouse is okay or not? I'm going to know if you are sexually compatible. See, I would say it's all over and all over and all over again. There is nothing like sexual compatibility before marriage. It does not exist. It is a scam. It does not exist. Please, I'm coming. Sexual compatibility before marriage, it is a scam, because it is not constant. There are some times that, okay, you might have a very high libido before marriage, and you may get married and the story will just turn around, probably because of childbearing or probably because of hormonal blah blah blah, or anything can just happen and you just change it. And some persons, they will say that, okay, I've seen someone that said they had low libido. She had low libido rather after she got married, and after she gave birth rather, the libido just rose up. You understand? So you can't really judge. So So even that lady, even if you are getting married to that lady because she's sexual, you think that you are sexually compatible, don't be shocked if you are getting married because of, see, I'm coming. So if you are getting married to someone because they take you to cloud 9, they take you to cloud 20, cloud 100 before marriage. If you are getting married to that person because you thought that you are sexually compatible, so what if there's a change in marriage? Because the truth is that it can never be on the same, like it can never be on the same, how will I put it now, there's this word I want to use, frequency. It can never be the same frequency. There's something that is below, something that's very high. So those times that it is very low, what are you going to do? Are you going to go outside to satisfy yourself because you got married to her because she's very good? So what are you going to do? She's not good anymore. What are you going to do? So that should not even be the basis of you getting married to someone, because you have tested, you say I must test it. I must test it before I get married to her. I must test him if he's very good before I get married to him. And excuse me, how many water do you want to test? So if you test this one and it's not okay, you move to the next person. If you test this person and it's not okay, you move to the next person. And probably you have met 10 persons. You are going to go back again, like, yeah. See, okay, let's see. But the thing is that you can't, there's nothing like sexual compatibility before marriage. You cannot use that one. That one is, I can tell you that it is a scam. It is a scam. So just trust God. And there's something that pastor, is it, no, I forgot the name of the pastor, so don't let me mention the name, so I'm not sure. Please, I'm coming. Please excuse me. So there's about you being compatible, that how am I going to test if my partner is okay on the bed or not? There's something that a pastor said. I'm not going to mention it because I'm not sure if he's one that said it, but that a pastor said that if, depending on the place you order your products, some places that you order a product and you are very sure that this product, oh, it is original, this product, oh, it is authentic, this product, oh, it is not what I order versus what I get. So if you order your products from God, if you order your spouse from God, be rest assured that if you receive that word from God, be rest assured that everything is going to be settled. Now, don't quote me wrong. I don't mean that you're not going to work on your marriage, but there's some things that you'll be able to. Oh my God, oh God, guys, I did. Oh my God, I don't want this thing to happen. I'm so sorry for this noise. So sorry for this noise. So if you order your spouse from God, you know that if anything happens, you know what to do now. You know what to do. If you from that, oh God, guys, I'm very sorry for this noise. I'm so sorry. So if you order your spouse from God, so if anything happens, you will go back to the person. You go back to God. That God, you said this. You said this. You're the one that said this. How is this thing happening? So there's something that you will lay hold to talk to God whenever there is challenge, because challenge you cannot really avoid challenges. But when, okay, for instance, I got a slow juicer recently. No, it's more than a year now, and the slow juicer had issue few months after I bought it, and I had to return it so that they can. I had to return it to the company so that they can fix it or something. So I was no there's it is easy for you to return it to the manufacturer, like, please help to fix this. So if you order your spouse from God, if you order your spouse from God and you are very sure that God, you are the one that said I should go ahead with this, you are very sure of yourself. It is not your flesh. It is not because of physical attribute. Of course, physical attribute is part of them, but that's all. You need to receive that word from God for you to know that this is the person. So if you order from God, trust me. Wow. So if you order from God, you'll be very sure that this is the authentic product. But if you order from roadside, please, if you buy anything from roadside and it has issue, who are you going to meet? Who are you going to complain to? You are on your own. So depending on where you order your products, that is going to determine the quality of that product. Of course, it does not happen every time. I mean physically now, but trust me, if you are very sure that, okay, this is God leading me to this person, then be rest assured that God is going to fix it. A lot of people are giving testimony about how they prayed about their sexual life, and there was improvement, so you can always talk to God about it. The Bible says that do not worry about anything, but pray about everything. So instead of you to worry that, okay, this is not happening, am I not having enough and all of that, why not talk to God about it? Talk to God about it, and God is going to fix it. God is going to fix it, because he's the one that gave you. He's the author, he's the manufacturer of that product, so he's going to fix it. So that is my end note, that it is, if we are it is not always too late, to retrace your step back. Sorry, sometimes it's late, but I'm just saying that sometimes that there's still room for you to improve, there's still room for correction. So just trust God. But I'm telling you expressly that you testing the waters, you saying that you want to know if this person is sexually compatible, you want to know if they're sexually compatible, it doesn't work. It does not work. Let me repeat it again so that you won't fall a victim of it, so that you won't be scammed. You understand? So grow together with your partner, enjoy the process together. So even if you have known a lot, because everybody cannot get married as, you know, as tier rubber. So but if you know that you've known a lot, just lower your standard. Okay, lower your standard for him or her, and let them also grow, and be patient with them. So I think I'm going to be rounding up this 15 minutes already. I so much appreciate those persons that joined us for the live video today and for your contribution. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate, guys. My food is almost done. It's almost done, you know. Like what I said earlier, enjoy each season. Enjoy each season. For instance, like yesterday night, I came back home so late. But you know what? If I was single, I'll go straight to my bed. But I had to go straight to the kitchen to cook, even though it was not convenient. So as a single person, enjoy the process. Enjoy your single life, because you are going to miss your single life. I'm telling you expressly, you are going to miss it. So even you want the I want to get married, everything you are going to, like, within a month. Of course, marriage is beautiful. I can say all over and all over again. Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is very beautiful if you marry right. Because there's a day I posted this, that very somebody was like, if you marry right. So yeah, if you marry right, marriage is very beautiful. So alright guys, so I'm going to be seeing my video. I'm going to be seeing my videos more often. Should I say I promise? Yes, let me just say I promise, so that I remember that I promise you that I'll be showing my face more on live videos. So please let us know in the comment section that, do you enjoy this live video, and more also if you have topics that you want us to discuss. If you have topics that you want us to discuss on our live video, know let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining this live video. We really appreciate you sincerely. We really appreciate you. Alright guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the live video. See you in the next few days. Bye bye. Sorry that my food is not yet done, so at least you'll be able to eat out of it before I feel like the, but as you can see, the food is not yet done. All right, bye.